So I'm here in downtown Lebanon, and I brought the Olympus OM 10. Now I left the 28 millimeter lens on it, so it's going to be a little wide for here, but I think it might work out well with the alleys and some of the people that are cruising by and stuff, walking by. But but yeah, so what I want to do is I have some Acros 100 in here, and I want to test it out. Sorry, let me get out of the sun. Whew, that's bright. So, but it's early enough that I have the harsh shadow lines, so that should help out my Acros a little bit too. Now, I love using Acros when I'm testing a camera because I know exactly what Acros is going to do. So that being said, I know what the camera is or is not doing when I use this film. So, let's go and let's run down the alley and see if we can get a couple shots here. And we'll bring it back, and I'll take it a little bit downtown and see what's down there, okay? Be back in a second. Okay, so I'm about 20 shots in. I really don't know where else to go except for downtown here. I might try to catch a mural on the wall, but however, like I said, this is early, so it's all in the shade right now. If the shadows would back up a little more, I'd have to wait a couple hours for that, and I'm not going to stick around this town that long. But anyway, so I got 20 in, and so I got 16 more to go. And so I might head up to Palmyra. I might actually go to South Hills Park. I'm going to stop at my friend's detailing shop. Maybe I could shoot something there. So I'll keep you posted, and let's go look and see what else we can find. Okay, so I made it here to South Hills Park in Lebanon, Pennsylvania, South Lebanon Township. As you noticed by the shirt, this is the second day. I actually had a lot of stuff to do yesterday, and I never got around to coming back to you, and I apologize for that. You won't know any difference other than me telling you. However, I'm here. It's another breezy day, so I'm doing this under a gazebo really quick to avoid the wind on the microphone on this camera, because I'm using a point and shoot to run this. So anyway, like I said before, I'm 20 shots in. I have 16 more to go. I brought an extra roll just in case I get more done. I do have some obligations to do today as well, but I plan on taking you back home when I do all the developing and everything like that. So, that being said, let's close this up and go take some photos right now. Okay, like I said, it's a park. There's a bunch of things to look at and a bunch of things to shoot. Okay, let's go there. I just love that sound. Well, that's it, everybody. All 36 shots accounted for. We're going to go home right now. I'm going to get out my developer. I just got some Rodinol yesterday, so I'm going to use the Rodinol, and we'll get this stuff done. See you back home. Okay, so how do I put this? I had so much trouble getting that film to go onto the spool inside my Patterson 10. Now, the thing that I've learned about Acros 100, okay, is that one in about 15 to 20 rolls, for some reason, I don't know if it's cut differently, it's just not even along its length, and it just binds and it won't go in. And So it doesn't happen with my Ilford films, doesn't happen with the Kodak films or anything else, only with the Acros 100. Okay, unfortunately, I love this film, but I had an extremely difficult time getting this roll to go onto the spool. So there's a bunch of kinks in it. There's actually a tear in it. You know, I'm scanning right now, and one of the photos that's in there is where the tear is, and I'll show that to you in a second if I get there. If it's finished in time. As you know, scanning takes a long time. But I had an extremely difficult time. I'm hoping to salvage some photos out of here for this, and I think that I will salvage a bunch. I'm not extremely happy with the OM10, and one of the things that made it a little more difficult is when I wind it. Okay, normally, you know, it winds the film this way. Well, on the inside here, it winds it the opposite way, so that when I take it out of the canister, it like unravels because it's been bent backwards. You see what I mean? And it turns into a little bit of a problem when you go to put it on the spool. Okay, and you couple that with the fact that Acros, you know what I mean, has that issue of being narrow or wide sometimes, you know, and this is what I got on this front out. I don't think that there's a light leak, although these are very, like, it looks like a light leak, but I kind of think that the speeds, the shutter speeds, aren't matching up. And I kind of think that's what it is. When I was running, if I did my light meter, if I showed my light meter would say, okay, that this is going to be it's going to be about 250th of a second, you know, and then I would fire this, and the light meter, internal light meter on this camera would show 1/60th of a second. You know what I mean? So I kind of think that the speeds are off, you know, but I'll continue to work with it to see if they are or they aren't, you know. But for now, I'm not happy, but we're going to take a look at these photos and see how they turned out, okay? Let's take a look at them real quick. So there you have it. Now, I want you to know that with every one of those shots, I pushed the exposure in Lightroom by half a stop. Okay, now that is something that I never do. Okay, but just for this video's purpose, I did that. I actually should have left it, you know, so you can see exactly what happened there. I think the shutter speeds are kind of slow on the camera itself. So overall, right now, before I do another test, if I have to put anything on it, I would say that I don't like the camera. However, like I said, I'm going to run some more film through it, and I'll be sure to come back with that. I'm going to do another video shortly, and I'm not sure what I want to do it on. I got some Acros 400 that I might try to use. I've never used that film before. Or I just might get out one of the old Polaroid land cameras and run a pack of that through there for you. Okay, so, but either way, hang in there, and I'm going to include, after I do more of this, into another video and to give my thoughts on it a little bit further. Okay, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, take care.